Once upon a time, there was a world named Cybertron. Cybertron was a world made entirely of metal, and it was being fought over by two races of robot guys that do robot things. The Decepticons, the bad guys, led by Megatron, the baddest bad guy, and the Autobots, the good guys, led by the heroic Optimus Prime, the goodest good guy. But this story is in fact not about them. It is about three other Decepticons flying through space for no discernible reason. It's a supply run or something. Starscream, Astrotrain, and Thrust. The Autobots and Decepticons were continuing their war on a planet called Earth. But Starscream, the leader of the Air Warriors, Thrust, the Air Warrior, and Astrotrain, he can turn into a space shuttle and a locomotive, were leaving Earth on some sort of mission from Megatron. He's over there, see? They had breached the planet's atmosphere and were heading towards Mars. They were going to activate their transwarp drives to head to Cybertron when suddenly they were knocked into by an approaching Autobot ship that was heading to Earth on its own mission. The pilot of this ship didn't really notice the turbulence, and even if he did, he wouldn't have cared. He was carrying a very special cargo. But the Decepticons were sent through time and space to a whole new dimension. The instability of the transwarp energy taking them through infinity. This is where our story begins. Ow! Ow! What the spark was that? I think, Starscream, that was an Autobot ship. An Autobot ship? How could an Autobot ship do that? Where are we? Ow! I don't know where we are, but wherever it is, it isn't Cybertron. Well, if it's not Cybertron, then where is it? It was that Autobot ship. The colliding transwarp energies must have shunted us anywhere. It could be anywhere in the known universe. Or beyond. Well, if one thing's for certain, it's that we have to find our way back to Cybertron, or Earth, or anywhere but here. And how do you propose we do that, Starscream? By finding civilization, of course. Oh! Well, sounds good to me. Let's get searching. We're in the middle of deep space, Astrotrain. How on Cybertron, or the universe, or wherever this place is, are we going to find it? That looks like a civilization. On a planet millions of miles away from the Decepticons' position, there looked like life. And indeed, it was life, and rudimentary civilization of bird-like creatures. Though they did not know it, the civilization of these creatures was built upon the ruins of something far greater. You see, there was once an ancient, advanced civilization that spread across millions of worlds in this universe. Before, alas, an evil, evil entity came to the universe and destroyed them. These are their last remnants.
Well then, if they're civilized, maybe they can help us find our way back home, wherever it is.
Agreed. I'm going to go talk to them.
Ow!
These creatures, alien not only to our planet but our entire universe, worshipped at the altar of 3 arcane deities. The Old One, their god of civilization, Atlatnacha, the spider god, and, Slaktane, the god of war. They would sacrifice to them 2 beheaded rams and a thornax fruit because Slaktane is a vegan. This they would do every day of their entire existence until... Hey guys! What's up? What's up, folks?
Someone help me! I am your commander! I demand that you...
What are you? I am Astrotrain. I am far more powerful than these pitiful artifices you call gods. At his word, the priests all bowed to him.
What the... These fools worship Transformers.
The gods of this planet were very offended. I am very offended. Well, I was not expecting this development, but it's not like I'm going to complain about it. O Astrotrain, mightiest of the sky gods, what must we do to serve you? Said the high priest. Yes, I, Astrotrain, definitely a sky god, I demand you to set up thrones for me and my companions. Thrust, the other sky god, and Starscream, the slave of the gods.
I take offense to that, said Starscream.
So the beings destroyed, or they kicked out their gods. And so the people of all the world, worshipped the 3 Decepticons as their sky gods, for that was where they came from, the sky. Oh, high god Astrotrain, said the high priest, will you, how will you rule our pitiful, forsaken planet? I will be a benevolent ruler, said Astrotrain. I will defend you from any threats that this planet may come across.
I don't like this, said Starscream. It seems too... good.
What are you talking about?
Why are we being nice to them? We should destroy them and take all their technology and use it to get us home like we planned. We're supposed to be the evil ones.
And we're pretending to be gods, isn't that evil? Well, Leto Atreides II pretended to be a god, and... Shut up, Thrust. Shut up, Thrust. He was evil too.
And why did you make me the slave? I don't like this. I have higher rank than you.
Oh, said a priest who had just entered the general vicinity. But the least of the gods is still higher than the highest of all mortals, which is, of course, this guy, the high priest. Oh, mighty sky gods, said the high priest. We have a favor to ask of you. What is your favor, O high priest? Said Astrotrain. Follow me, Astrotrain, I will show you. Astrotrain got up off of his throne and went to see what was the matter. Meanwhile, in the ancient caverns beneath the city, the displaced gods of the bird folk plotted their revenge upon the Decepticons that had taken their place. We must figure out a way to destroy them and take our rightful place as the gods of Nameless Planet. Agreed. But how shall we do it? Even Sloctane's power pales in comparison to those beasts. Actually, we were hoping you would be able to figure out what to do. You are older than all of us and have seen more of this multiverse than any of us could ever attest to. We were hoping you could somehow figure out a solution to our little predicament. I don't know. My brain is somewhat scattered. I can't even remember where my true physical body is. But I will try to think of something. The High Priest took Astrotrain far away from the city, and by far away I mean a few inches away from the city. Table's not very big. And showed him to the 3 ancient relics. Astrotrain was puzzled. I am puzzled. What are they? Simply put, we do not know. We believe they are a holdover from an ancient time when our races populated the stars. Of course, none of the common folk remember those times. These 3 things, even our old gods were not able to decipher it, but your power dwarfs even theirs. And, well, any mortals who have tried to uncover their secrets came back quite mad. We were hoping with your abilities that you could solve our issues. Say, that one on the left. You mean this one? The one with the handles? Yes, it's familiar for some reason. I recognize the basic shape of it, but I can't recall from where. Well, then perhaps these artifacts are not quite so alien to you as they are to us. Yes. And you can access the computers operating these things? Indeed we can. Here, let me do that for you. That's weird. Don't do that again. Well, now they're activated. Observe their contents to your content. And, if you will, my lord, report to us on your findings. It would greatly benefit us. I will see you later. Interesting little trinkets. They seem to give off some kind of transwarp energy, but of a kind I've never seen before. Alright, let's see what's in here. I hate this stupid throne. Thrust, don't you think Astrotrain's getting a little, loopy? What do you mean, Starscream? Oh, I sound like myself. Well, he's demonstrating an authority he has never had in the ranks of the Decepticons. He is really accepting the worship of these primitive entities from a universe not our own. And, well, he's getting kind of creepy. I think it's just shock, honestly. I mean, we all adjust differently to different things. I mean, we may never get back to our home universe. I guess we just better try to adjust. And yet we haven't gone to find a civilization with the technology capable of getting us back to our home dimension. That is because, Starscream, we will not find one. And what makes you think so, Astrotrain? This makes me think so, Starscream. All of this. What's that you're holding in your hands, Astrotrain? It is the truth, Thrust. The truth of everything. Of this universe, of our universe, and all other universes. I have seen it all. What truth? What are you talking about? I have seen the wherefores of our making, how it was done, what it was done with, and again, wherefore it was done. I know why we are here, why we have been here, why we were created in the first place. I know why this place was created. I know why this entire universe was. I know the past of these little creatures you call insignificant. I know their heights and their current lows. I've seen it all. I see everything in this universe and beyond. I see the walls containing us, but I also see beyond the walls and what kind of things are keeping us in here. I now know... Ow! Oh, you okay, Starscream? No. No, I'm not okay. You're insane. You're insane, Astrotrain. That's what you are. I don't know what these fleshlings did to you, but you need to stop it. Oh, so unwise.
Meanwhile, in the planet's underworld...
Old one? Have you figured out a solution?
Indeed I have, Atlachnacha. Then tell us, please, Old One. We will summon the Angel of Death, for behind him always trails the Evil One.
The Evil One?
Yes, you remember the Evil One, don't you? The one who has caused all of this pain, turmoil, the one who has ended our beloved civilization, our lives, the one who has reduced us to whatever this crap is? Yes. We will use him to defeat these deceivers and drive them back to whatever hell they came from.
Oh, all right, but make it quick.
Yes. Everyone, we'd better hide to make sure he won't detect us within these caverns. And whatever left survive this, well, they will again call us their gods. Now come, fellows. It is time to do our dirty work.
Astrotrain, I'm starting to agree with Starscream. You're sounding, not right. You're sounding a bit mad, I must admit. No, mad? Peh. I am the sanest I've ever been. Come, I will show you these tomes in these devices. They will show us not only how we got here, but how we can come home. These curious things showed you how we can get to our own universe and our planet of Cybertron? Indeed, they have, Starscream. They give off a ton of transwarp energy. A kind I've never seen before, but a kind I now know intimately. We can combine that with the transwarp waves generated by our own warp engines, and use that to shunt us back to our universe. Okay, then. I will trust you, but... this is kinda shifty.
Wait, what? Said the High Priest.
You're leaving us? No, we're not leaving you. We're just, going to bring all of you guys with us and away from this hellhole. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yes, just get everyone to the center of the city and, wait there for our return. Got it, High Priest?
Yes, Lord Thrust. I will trust your judgment. And so the priesthood led the entire population of the last city of the last planet of the great ancient bird civilization and waited for the Decepticons, their sky gods, to return and bring them salvation.
Does everyone have an artifact?
This isn't going to kill us or force us into the servitude of a dark planet eater, is it?
I'm pretty sure it won't.
Now everyone concentrate. 3, 2...
What kind of...
What? Nothing happened.
Well, you broke concentration. It's your fault.
But look at that thing. It's an Autobot Micromaster. And he's... Where did he come from?
Guys, you have to run. I am Rykon, the Angel of Death.
Angel of Death? You aren't going to kill us.
No. Angel means messenger. I bring death behind me. He will kill you.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
Now I must go to warn the innocent populace of this city. Death is among us.
What was he talking about?
I don't know. Starscream, get up and start over.
I'm about to.
All right, men. Try it again. 3, 2...
Oh, what now? Oh, son of a...
I am Starscream, servant of Unicron, destroyer of worlds. I will kill all who stand in my path.
Help me! Help me!
Another Starscream. I'll kill you first because there can only be one.
Oh, no you won't, stupid.
Die, you fool. Your foolish guns are no match for the might of Starscream. I'll kill you. No, you won't. Oh, you may have stunned me for now, but I'll get back up. I'd kill you. Why can't I climb?
Quick, Starscream, grab one of the artifacts. I'll give this to Astrotrain. Oh, he's unconscious. Come on. We gotta hurry before he comes back.
Agreed.
Teleporting away in 3, 2...
Yes, finally. I have come back to destroy you all.
And nobody's here. Except me, Starscream. Remember me? It's your old enemy, Rykon.
Oh, you. Give me the key, Auto Bomb.
Ah, never.
No. Well, I guess I'll destroy everything else on this planet's surface. Since it doesn't really seem to matter anymore, no one's here.
Once Starscream was satisfied with the destruction he caused, he left. The bird-like creatures returned to the surface of their planet from the caves they had hidden in, to find it once again barren, empty, with no Decepticons, the beings who claimed they'd protect them, in sight. However, the gods of old, the beings they had worshipped before the Decepticons had come to take their place, the Old One, Atlachnacha, and Sloctane, were still there, and still willing to forgive the bird-like beings after their earlier transgression. They claimed that sending the Decepticons was a mighty ploy on their part to act as sort of lightning rods to deflect the fury of Starscream.
And so the bird-like beings rebuilt their home and made it just about as crappy as it was before. But this time, they never forsook their gods, who watched over them calmly from their new cool thrones. And they all lived happily ever after until Starscream returned to kill them again, but that's another story. And as for the Decepticons, well, they ended up safe and sound on Earth. And right in front of a very angry Megatron, who was, of course, very angry because they had failed in their unspecified mission to Cybertron. They hadn't even reached Cybertron, in fact. Astrotrain tried to explain what had happened and the secrets he had learned to everyone from the useless artifacts. But unfortunately, the fight with Starscream had made him lose his memory of everything he had learned, and including how to access the devices in the first place. So, Megatron ordered all 3 of these devices to be destroyed. And he took out all of his anger on Starscream, because of course he did. Though Starscream soon had to fall back in with the Decepticon elite, Astrotrain and Thrust would be forever burdened by the horrors they had experienced in that alternate dimension, and the secrets that they learned, which would not only benefit Cybertron, but cause the Decepticon race to perhaps perpetuate into infinity. And yet, they could not remember. And if they had tried to tell of these experiences, they would be judged mad. So, they spent the rest of their lives horrified by the idea that they could have saved their entire race, but they just couldn't remember enough to, to actually do it. The end.